Welcome, everybody, to this playoff seeding round number 8 of the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Series. After 7 hard-fought rounds, we have emerged with Paine College and Tuskegee University in the green, and they are going to be playing today for their ranking position in the Sweet 16 round, which will be played just 1 week from now on Sunday. So, without any further ado, we have met these players before, so all I'm going to do is ask for one final name check. First up, from Paine.
My name is Charleston Lee. I am a senior mathematics major from Augusta, Georgia.
And from Tuskegee.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joseph Rochelle, and I am an economics and finance major from Ridgeland, Mississippi.
All right, outstanding. So, we have these 4 categories, and Joseph, you will have the first choice. Something in Common, Black History Pioneers, James Madison, and Let's Go Kenya. Where are we going first?
Pioneers.
All right, for Pioneers. Prince Hall, Fannie Lou Hamer, Dorothy Height, who was the president of the National Council of Negro Women for over 40 years. Whoa, that's interesting. That's Charleston.
Okay. Fannie Lou Hamer.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Joseph?
Height.
That is correct, Dorothy Height. And here's your bonus. Thanks in part to Fannie Lou Hamer and the M. Freedom Democratic Party, black voter registration surged in 1964. In what state?
Mississippi.
That is correct. And your second bonus is, when Prince Hall died in 1807, he was still serving as Grand Master in the Freemasonry he founded in what city on New England's Charles River?
Boston.
That is correct. You got all 20 points on that. Let's go.
Let's go with Pioneers.
All right, here we go. Umoja, Nia, and Imani are 3 of the principles celebrated in what year's end holiday created in 1966 by Professor Malana Karenga? That is Paine. Charleston?
Kwanzaa.
Okay, please don't turn off your microphone. In 1972, which African-American woman said she would bring U.S. together as she campaigned on the slogan, Unbought and Unbossed?
Her hair. Is it Shirley? Shirley.
I
Shirley
need the last
Caesar?
name. No, it is not Shirley
Sizzle.
Caesar. It is Shirley.
Sizzle.
No, you cannot say that after you've already offered an incorrect response. Julian Bond, Benjamin Mays, and John Russwurm, who helped found SNCC in the 1960s and the Southern Poverty Law Center in the 1970s.
We're going to go Mays. Mays.
No, we're looking for Bond on that one, but you're still in control.
Let's do something in common.
All right. A rikishi tries to force his opponent out of the dohyo in what professional sport in Japan? That's Charleston.
Sumo wrestling.
That is correct, and here's your bonus. In math, it's the addition of a sequence of numbers, while in law, it's a closing argument. What is the shared word?
The sum? The sum?
No, we're looking for summation. We needed the whole word on that one. And what SUM word is an adjective for something luxuriously fine or lavish? Your answer, please.
No answer. I'm frozen.
Yep, sumptuous is what we're looking for. So you're still in control.
Okay. Let's do something in common.
Of the 3 main levels of Latin honors, which cum laude translate to with highest praise? That is Charleston.
Summa cum laude.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Joseph?
Summa cum laude.
That is what we were looking for. What SUM word completes Henry Stanley's famously understated greeting, Dr. Livingstone, I blank?
Okay. Surmise.
No, we were looking for presume. Surmise has an R in it. Thunderwood is another name for the poisonous version of what woody shrub whose urushiol causes a rash in humans.
I don't know. It's poison ivy. Not correct. Poison ivy.
No, we were looking for poison sumac on that one. Remember the clue.
Kenya.
All right. With a population of over 4 million today, what city replaced Mombasa in 1907 as Kenya's capital?
Disconnected.
I show you as being buzzed in.
Okay, this is Nairobi.
It is. And Kenya has 5 neighbors, Somalia, Tanzania, and what 3 landlocked countries to its north, northwest, and west?
Angola, Uganda, South Sudan.
You got South Sudan and Uganda. Ethiopia was the other one we were looking for,
Okay.
and that brings us to the end of the round. Still a close match. In fact, it's so close it's tied. And that means Paine is going to have first choice. If this, we're going to put Keshayla into the face-off position and Alicia into the face-off position. And let's do this other coin flip just to see. Do. I'm flipping it.
I'm screaming.
It's heads. So as I said, it is going to be Paine. So that means Keshayla, you are going to have the first choice of these categories. Let's introduce yourself, however, one last time for today.
My name is Keshayla Hall. I am a sophomore business management major from Abbeville, Alabama.
All right. And what about you, Alicia?
Hi, my name is Alicia Askew. I'm a computer science major from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, I don't know what happened to your volume, Alicia, but it dropped precipitously.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hi, my name
It's
is...
because you put down the earpiece that has the microphone on it.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alicia. I am a computer science major from Birmingham, Alabama.
All right, here we go. So, Keshayla, you have the first choice. These are your 4 categories: broad brushstrokes, eponyms, give it the beans, and musical menagerie.
Eponyms.
All right. The largest cartilage of the larynx, especially in men, is named whose? Apple. That's Alicia.
Adams.
That is correct. And after biblical patriarch Jacob wrestled with an angel, he took what name, now
Israel.
that of a nation?
Israel. Israel.
That is correct. And what Central American country is named after one of Jesus Christ's sobriquet?
Brazil. Is this Argentina? Argentina's on.
Your answer, please.
Brazil?
No, we were looking for El Salvador.
Okay.
And a speech of lament or a prophecy of doom is known by the name of which of the Bible's major prophets?
Nathaniel, Matthias,
Your answer, please.
Isaiah.
No, we were looking for Jeremiah or a Jeremiad is what we were looking for. Go ahead, Alicia.
Musical menagerie.
Hot Girl Meg is an alter ego of which rapper whose first full-length mixtape was 2019's Fever? That is Alicia.
Megan Thee Stallion.
It is. And here's your bonus. 2 answers. 2018's Mia was from which Puerto Rican rapper with an animal in his stage name and featured which singer whose name is also a word for a male duck?
Bad Bunny and Drake.
You got all 20 points on those. Where are we going?
Musical menagerie.
All right. After Snoop's 2012 conversion to Rastafarianism, he dropped dog for a time in favor of what feline? That is Alicia.
Lion.
That is correct, Snoop Lion. And born Ingafung Marchand, which Il Nana rapper has a sly animal in her stage name?
Okay. Foxy Brown.
Yes. And Whatever It Takes and Radioactive are by which pop
Imagine
rock
Dragon.
band with a mythical creature in its name?
Imagine Dragon.
That is correct.
Musical menagerie, please.
All right. Which band with an insect-inspired name launched the British invasion with the release of I Want to Hold Your Hand in 1964? That's Alicia again.
Beatles.
That's correct. And hey, it's what primate named TV pop group whose members included Davy Jones?
Arctic Monkeys.
That is incorrect. It's just the Monkeys. There's no Arctic in front of the Monkeys.
Wrong
Clint
band.
Eastwood and Feel Good
Gorillaz.
Inc. are by what primate named virtual band with a Z at the end of its name?
Gorillas.
That is correct for 10 points.
Give it the beans.
All right. A common chili ingredient, what bean variety is named for its shape and color, both similar to a human organ? That is Alicia again.
Kidney bean.
That's right. And what painted kind of bean shares its name with the type of horse?
Pinto?
That's correct.
Okay.
And the English name of what mashed bean dish of Latin America is misleading, as the beans are only cooked once.
Fried beans? Refried beans?
Your answer?
Frijoles?
That is incorrect. It actually was refried beans.
Okay, okay, my bad. I got
Only
confused.
cooked once. Go ahead.
Okay, give it the beans, please.
French beans and snap beans are common names for what color beans whose immature pods are cooked and eaten? That is Keshela.
Green beans.
That's correct. And here's your bonus. Some green beans have a strip of
Good job.
fibrous tissues that must be removed before cooking. Those fibers gave green beans what name?
I don't know. I don't think I know what green beans is. Peas. Little beans.
Your answer, please. No, string beans. That's the fibrous tissue. Green beans are classed into those that stand on their own and those with vines that require support. What two four-letter words name those two types?
Did I? Any idea?
Your answers, please.
Black eyed peas.
No, we were looking for bush beans and pole beans. And that brings us to the end of the round. Tuskegee ahead by 105 points, still anybody's game. That means Paine is going to be playing first in this final round, and that means Davion is going to be repping for them. And we have Olivia playing for Tuskegee. So, Davion, in this final round, before you introduce yourself, just tell us a little bit about what your experience at Paine has been like.
My experience at Paine, I don't know. I guess it's been okay. It's been ups and downs. How about that?
Well, with that sort of ringing endorsement, I'm sure they're going to put you on every brochure in the future.
That's fine.
Olivia, how about yourself? Tell us about Tuskegee life.
So my experience at Tuskegee has been really positive. It's a great family environment, and I definitely feel like I'm being, developed academically here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay. I'm sure Olivia is doing a lot of promotion for Tuskegee with that attitude. But, Davion, you are the person who is going to be taking us into this final round. We have countries and currencies, endangered, let's go fishing, and nonfiction of the 1980s. Where are we going first, Davion?
Countries and currencies.
All right, here we go. Dinar, rand, rupee. What is the official unit of South Africa? That's Olivia.
Rand.
That is correct. Of the 5 nations forming the Nordic Council, the only one to adopt the euro was what easternmost member country?
Finland.
That is correct. And macaw, quetzal, toucan, Guatemala's currency unit is named for which resplendent green and red bird?
Quetzal.
That is correct. You got all 20 on that one.
Countries and currencies.
Here we go. Costa Rica's official currency is what two-syllable Spanish version of the name Columbus? That is Olivia.
Colombiano.
No. Can you take it, Davy?
Peso.
No, we're looking for cologne. So still your game, Olivia.
Countries and currencies.
Last one. It was about 11 grams of silver when Abraham used it as money in Genesis. Today, what Israeli currency unit is worth about 30 cents? That is Olivia.
Shekel.
That is correct. And for 20, then 10, what is the currency unit of Kenya, Somalia, and Uganda?
Do you remember? Kwacha, Somalia.
Your answer, please.
Kwacha.
That is incorrect. In Britain, this S coin was long worth 12 pence or 1/20th of a pound.
Shilling.
That is correct.
Okay. Endangered.
All right. The biggest endangered species is Balanoptera musculus. It's also the biggest animal species, period. What is it?
Yeah, bro.
That is Olivia.
Blue whale.
That is correct. And once critically endangered, the Californian population of what G whale migrates along the coast from Alaska to Mexico?
Greenland.
That is incorrect. The gray whale. And two answers. The Whale is the alternative title of what Herman Melville classic about a white whale of what endangered species?
Moby Dick, a white whale.
Huh?
Yeah. Moby Dick, white whale.
No, it was Moby Dick's sperm whale. We're never going to give you the answer right in the question. And Davion, I would advise you not to say anything after a buzz-in has occurred because you can get counted as conferring if it gets turned over. But it's your turn, Olivia.
Endangered.
The Ozark big-eared and the Ryukyu flying fox are just two of the many endangered species of what animal? That is Olivia.
Tiger.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Davion?
Kangaroo.
No, we were looking for bats. Flying fox is a bat. Go ahead, Olivia.
Endangered.
Last one. What primate species associated with Jane Goodall is officially endangered?
Yeah, that's cap.
Olivia?
Monkey.
That is incorrect. And Davion, I cannot give you a chance to respond because you said something after the question was read. So one more question. Both are incorrect. Go ahead, Olivia.
Let's go fishing.
What shiny metal oval-shaped fishing lure is named for its resemblance to a common eating utensil? That is Olivia.
Spoon.
That is correct. And made of colorful cork and feathers or from bits of fuzzy stuff wound with a thread around a hook, what fishing lures have a dipteran name?
Okay. Butterfly.
No, we were just looking for flies, not butterflies. And in cool water rivers, fly fishing anglers often hope to catch what fish with brown, brook, and rainbow varieties?
Trout.
That is correct. So you got 10 points on that one, bringing us to the end of the round. And as we head into the ultimate challenge where 250 points can completely change the landscape of the game, do we have any questions? All right. Hearing none, seeing none, we are moving on. And that means that as we enter into the ultimate challenge, we're going to be focusing on Paine first. You have the good fortune of having the first choice of these four categories: 8-letter places, American battles, rhymes with black, and the Addams families.
Rhymes with black.
All right, that's what I would have
Yeah,
chosen.
me, Shady.
Okay, so let's just... There we go. All right, what word or name that rhymes with black is? The cry of a duck?
Quack.
Yes. A deficiency?
Black.
Yes. R&B Shantu's Roberta?
Slap.
Lag.
No.
Lax.
You got
An
some.
internet workspace platform?
Pass.
Pass. Nordstrom's discount brand?
Rack.
Yes. Mr. Torrance of The Shining?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. A temporary sewing stitch?
Patch.
Patch.
No.
Patch. I don't know.
Watkins Glen or The Brickyard?
Pass.
Pass.
Orange
Pass.
is the new black.
I got you.
A shaggy-haired ox?
Yak.
Yes. To cough harshly?
Hack.
Hack.
Yes. R&B Shanta's Roberta?
Lax.
Lax.
No.
Pass.
An internet workspace platform?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Mr. Torrance of The Shining?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Orange is the
Okay.
new black.
No. No,
No.
we're done. Let me ask you a question. What's a man's first name that rhymes with black?
Jack.
That would have gotten you the points. And it's Roberta Flack. She was strumming her pain with your fingers. And the internet workspace platform is actually Slack, which you answered for Roberta Flack, but didn't say Slack again. And we had Jack Torrance of The Shining. So you ended up with 125 points. Oh, the sewing stitch is a tack. was the last one. And these are tracks. Watkins Glen or the Brickyard are tracks. So there we are. Tuskegee, you are playing for ranking at this point. 8-letter places, American Battles, and the Addams Family. Where are we going?
8-letter places.
Okay. Gutsy move. What country, state, city, or place in the world spelled with just 8 letters is? Mitch McConnell
Kentucky.
State. Yes. City home to Lambeau Field?
Atlanta.
No.
No, Green Bay.
The capital of Paraguay?
Asuncion.
Yes. Tennessee home to a national lab?
Nashville.
No.
Okay.
Rihanna's country of
Barbados.
birth? Yes. Africa's only 8-letter B country?
Botswana.
Yes. The owner of Madeira and the Azores?
Venezuela.
Portugal.
No. Where Archimedes was born?
Sparta.
No. Tiger Woods' mom's home country?
Japan. No.
No.
Outside.
North Dakota's
Bismarck.
capital? Yes. City home to
Green
Lambeau?
Bay.
Yes.
Yes.
Tennessee home to
Memphis.
No.
Okay.
The owner of Madeira?
Portugal.
Yes.
Okay.
Where Archimedes was born?
Athens.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Athens does not have 8 letters. Syracuse is what we were looking for the
Okay.
birthplace of Archimedes. Tiger Woods' mom is from Thailand,
Thailand. Okay.
and the Tennessee lab is Oak Ridge. So 8 letters being the trick here, but you didn't need it. And with a score of 415 to 175, Tuskegee has come on top, but we will see both teams at next week's round. And we're going to ask you to stay here for a second because we do have some notes that we want to give you, some things that we want you to try to do before we come together in next week. But what I will tell you is that do each of your teams have 4 players or do we have 3 players? How many teams? How many players do we have? I'm bringing you in, Worth, and also Uzetta. So how many players do we have?
We have 4. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And Uzetta, you have 4 as well, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so what I'd like very much for you to do, I'd like for you to get with your university photographer, and I'd like for you to get some pictures made of your group, preferably in attire of your university. So I need a group shot with smiles, and I need individual shots with smiles. No big production, just your 4 players plus the coach in a couple of different poses, head to toe for the group shot, and then just like a 3/4 headshot for the individual headshots. And I'd like to get those as soon as possible. And you don't have to be exactly matching, but if you can be exactly matching, that would be great. I mean, each of you knows that you have earned more than the minimum grant at this point. So if you think you can swing it and get away with it, go on ahead and get you some sweatshirts. Because you want to look nice when you're on the big screen and everybody's looking at you. Has everybody watched last year's games? So we do a really nice job of putting it together. It's much different than this, but we would very much like for you to have your pictures made. And again, I'd like some group pictures and I'd like individual pictures. And if it's possible, that same photographer, if he has a camera that can shoot some video, I'd like for you guys to go on ahead and get a picture of you all doing like your little, whatever the hand sign is, or y'all got those different things y'all do. There we go. So I don't even know what to, there you go. Well, Uzetta, that's your sorority. That ain't the same. So you got to, but whatever TU, what do you do? Like if you're at the football game, you're trying to show support for the Tigers. Don't y'all have a little hand thing? Like I don't know what it is that you do, but whatever you do.
It's time out, Tom.
Okay.
Dance
It's
on.
my time out. Time
Then
out.
I don't know why you all aren't just giving me the answer.
He just tried, y'all. That was funny.
What's that? PC.
PC one time?
PC.
We don't do no
We
hands.
don't do our hands.
Oh yeah, we don't do hands.
Okay. Well,
We got too many
figure
games.
out something then.
Yeah,
You
we'll figure
know,
something out. You know how we
TU,
do.
you know, PC, you know, whatever it is y'all gonna do. I'd like to see that
Yeah,
as a
we do
group thing
PC
too.
one time. We do
Because
PC one time.
you remember the promo video from
Mhm.
last year? I need footage for that. So I need you all wilding.
Well,
You can be jumping up
Paine
and
can
down,
definitely do
clapping, whatever. Okay, you can sit down and wow. You can, so you
that.
can do that.
That's our wild and out person, right?
Oh no, trust.
Oh,
No,
wow.
no
Oh,
cap.
wow.
No cap. I heard that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so Davion, what I will tell you is it is very important to engage in discipline when you're playing this game. This is not the time for idle half remarks in the middle of gameplay when you're in the gameplay position. Okay? You have to be on point because if something is turned over to you, you'll see you lost that opportunity to answer because you decided to say no cap after the person offered a wrong answer or got in before you. You just got to keep a tight rein on it, okay?
Never.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? All right, we will see you next week. You should expect a call and an email from Courtney. If everybody is going to be more or less in the same location as they are now, then that's fine. But if you are going to be in a different place, that's fine too. Just make sure that you test the Wi-Fi, test the things that you need to test in order to make sure that you have the best possible experience, okay? And while you're doing that, also, I don't know if these are the spaces that you think you might use for the Nationals, whichever team makes it to the National Series. But if you do not think this is where you're going to go, if there's some place on campus that has the super sweet Wi-Fi or the really high quality internet and you can get it for the Nationals, then go on ahead and scope that place out so that when we send you the materials that we're going to be sending in order for you to play the games for the Nationals, you know what that situation is, and you may even want to have your photographer available again to help you kind of set up the lighting. So the teams that are going to advance to the Nationals are going to get webcams. You're going to get a little headset with a microphone in it. It's going to be more subtle this year. It'll be more like earbuds with a mounted mic as opposed to the big kind of over-the-head things that we sent last year. And you're going to even get a pull-up green screen backdrop, which will look really nice. So those are big. They're very, very big. But they, unlike the ones with the poles and stuff, you literally flip open the thing and you pull it up and it just stays. So it's really nice. And there are two little feet that roll behind it. So as you do your little Zoom interviews and stuff like that, it should be helpful. Do you all have any questions?
No.
Okay. Congratulations to both teams. You did a wonderful job, and we will see you next week.
All right,
Congrats.
thanks,